Hey guys, it's me, Ria. Just hopping on for a quick message. Ria, post run. I just got done a run or a Snapify. I call it Snapify when I run to the gym, work out, and then come back home. So I just wanted to share a message while I'm still kind of in that allowance, that open receiving mode. And what Spirit wanted to bring forth today was a message about self appreciation. And I know you guys all know this, back to basic, self love, appreciate. But I'll just wait and see if a few people want to come on or not. Just hopping on like usual. I'll probably do some readings as well. Let me post comment. I'll put my PayPal up in case we do some readings. Go see. Good morning, Kimmy Siegel, beautiful soul sister. Just stopping on to deliver a post Ria on the Run message. And then I will most likely, if anyone's interested, I can do some readings. I'll stuck my PayPal up there. I'll star it if anyone wants any readings. And I'll probably do some quickies for sharer routers to those that that I recognize. I know sometimes I miss my sharer routers, but whoever's meant to be read will be read. I trust divine timing. And there's always, always, always a message for all of us and everything on our outside world. Spirit is immediately bringing to mind whether we cross something on Facebook, YouTube, in our community. When we're open to receive, there's always a message. As we release our expectations, there's always something to gain. For we are one with all. We are the all, and the all is us. We're creating that reflection of our own energy of what we need in every moment of here and now. So I just wanted to mention that and see if anyone wants to hop on. If anybody shares out, good morning, Melanie. Shared to my group. Thank you so much. Just going to share a back to basic message, but even as we share these back to basic messages, we get more depth in every time we hear it, because as our frequency rises, Spirit says, as we expand in consciousness and awareness, the simplest of things, we gain a greater depth to it, a greater understanding. They are associating this right now with the whale energy. And I know somebody yesterday on my readings received the whale, and that whale represents going deeper into the unconscious, subconscious depth of emotions, energies we're holding deep within. So as our awareness and as our consciousness grows, Spirit is saying, we will revisit simple messages, sayings, because at that awareness and frequency, we gain and are able to go deeper with the meaning and the truth that lies within us. So Spirit is saying, and I'm just getting all the shivers. I don't know if you guys are, not shivers, but you know, the tingles, where the whale energy is really present with us. And the whale energy is working with all of us watching now or later. So I just wanted to share that. Good morning, Tina. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys don't mind sharing out, whale represents that which resonates with us. That's really a simplistic way of looking at it. The whale is representing that which we resonate with. Is that what you're saying? Wow. And I was reading yesterday on the whale energy. The energy of a whale encompasses a dimension within itself, universes, conscious group, consciousness, collective. And that's kind of like what we are as well. We hold the universe within us. The universe is within us and out of us. So the whale is anchoring in universes of consciousness, conscious groups within its own being, the same as us, actually. Thank you, Kimmy. Wow. All right. I'm going to sit here instead of kneeling. So I go all funny. I Actually, my hips will feel funny too after crisscrossing it, but just looking for my bells, guys. Sorry. Just wanted to clear the energy. Oh, they're right in front of me. Duh. All right. So I like to just kind of center into our heart space. We already are all of this, guys. We already are all of that, but it's just tuning in, allowing it as we bring our physical focus there. It helps it to intensify. You know what I mean? It intensifies that energy to that certain place. So it's the physical likes the physical markers through our senses, through our sight, through our hearing, through our taste, through our touch, through our visualizing and speaking. So we're just going to bring attention to our heart space. We are the sun and the sun is within us. It is that pure, unconditional love that is always there. It is always illuminating. It is always radiating. It is always available because it is that very energy that we are. Just that we came for the physical and we have these little filters sometimes, these little screens, these little lenses, and that was the fun of it. That's what we came to. And that experience is actually going back to what Kimmy was talking about, the whale, and me talking about the whale, is it is bringing us to deeper places within ourselves, which give us greater depth. The spirit actually gains depth through being physical and having that experience, and there's no separation. All right, guys, so we'll take a nice deep breath in into our heart space. And once you take a breath in, take another, go a little deeper if you can. And then one more time, take in a little more air. You can feel the tightness up in your chest. Hold it. Feel it. Embrace it. Love it. Appreciate it. And exhale. And as Spirit said, oh, thank you, Kimmy. I'll just do this real quick collective first, and then the messages will piggyback off from it. Real quick, the back to basic message today, guys, is that the way that Spirit just ended that, and appreciate it. Appreciate that breath. Appreciate that intake, that connection to all that you are, that life that is everlasting. Well, Spirit said, even on the physical, even, there's no separation. On the physical, Spirit was dealing with me personally the past couple days too, about appreciating ourselves and appreciating where we are. And we already know that that's part of self-love. But as we bring appreciation and recognition to our gains, I posted a little picture of me flexing, but that was just symbolic of other gains. I was appreciating my physical gains. We're here to appreciate our physical part, all the effort we put into something, and appreciating those gains in whatever way, shape, or form that is, whether it's a higher insight, awareness, whether it's gaining muscle, or whether it's getting a little bit more endurance in your physical activity, whether it's gaining a greater knowledge in a subject, whether it's great at gaining greater peace and awareness. It's all whether it's to expand our self-realization. Those are all gains, Spirit is saying. And Spirit really wants and is emphasizing, our higher self is emphasizing, which we're one with our higher self, but it's the overall knowledge that sometimes we cut off, to bring that appreciation and awareness to those gains. And in that, Spirit is saying we are really bringing appreciation through our own self-recognition. They want us to inspire ourselves through our own recognition, self-recognition. The more you self-recognize, the more appreciation in the gains that you're manifesting, no matter how they manifest, what form they take, what translation that they come in. Could be even through an appreciation of a comment through someone else. That's still a gain. It's a physical appreciation, well, through words, where you're getting a reflection of your own gains. Maybe they said, hey, you did a really good job, or thank you so much for sharing. That is an appreciation of gains within you. And the gains is really an expansion of your own energy and self-realization and recognizing that. So Spirit is really saying, allow yourself to be your own inspiration through recognizing your gains, is what Spirit is saying. And gains don't necessarily mean physical. It can be a thought. It can be an emotion. Oh my God, say you transmuted this energy, Spirit is saying, and you took something really sad, but through your allowance, through your non-judgment, through your ability to partake and participate on the physical, emotional level to whatever the sadness is, and as you transmute it and process it and integrate it, the gains made are peace peace is the greatest gain. Peace with self, alignment with self is the greatest of gain. But all of those other things, appreciate, because it's part of the whole kit and caboodle of being human. I don't know if someone out there watching this now or later needed to hear this, because I'm just feeling like this a release of emotion, like a greater sense of self-love, self-worth. Doesn't matter if anybody else perceives it, understands it, or gets it like you. It's for you. It's for your own personal experience. Yes, as humans, we love that outside affirmation of our gains in whatever way, shape, or form it is. But that outside wanting is really based in a deep sense, still a little spot where we might feel unworthy and might still feel we need to prove. And we like that outside recognition to kind of dissipate that sense deep within us of unworthiness or needing to have that affirmation or proving. But that's okay too. That's all good. It's part of the physical. Accept that. Accept that in yourself. Accept that you need that outer reflection. Accept that you want that affirmation. It's not that you truly need it, but respect that from the human point of view. So don't judge or criticize yourself or anything. And in those areas where you feel you need work or want expansion or want to gain awareness, conscious awareness, they want you to send yourself that love. But it's not even a sending, it's just connecting. The sending is really just a word, a label that we get for connecting to that space within us, that well that is eternal within us, that whale energy that is eternal within us. As we anchor it into our physical experience, we bring peace. That peace is translated in many different forms through the physical body, they're saying. That connection to the light and love that you are is translated through many different forms in your physical reality. Appreciate it. Bring recognition to it. And in that, you keep continuing that momentum expansion. They're saying aliveness in the experience. All right, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Tina. All right, that's really beautiful. I just feel like a deep sense of peace is overwhelming. It's just beautiful. It's like a really deep connection, and gives you for me, a deeper understanding and connection to the wisdom and knowledge and divinity within me. And it's not within me, it's all that I am. And it is coming out in all of those other forms. Like Spirit was saying, it manifests in all the forms that you experience in earth. The peace could be someone out of nowhere calls you, and someone you might have been at odds with, or you run into them, and all of a sudden they're open-hearted or to communing with you. You know what I mean? You can tell as we change and connect to our love and light, we shift to the reality where everything outside of us is reflecting that, whether it be through peace, through someone that you might have been at odds with, through your own self-transformation. We shift to the reality where the transformation takes on that form, the reflection, the manifestation, the translation of it in our physical world. I just want to sit here now forever. I don't want to say anything. It just feels good. All right, but on to business. Hey, good morning, Jacqueline. Kim McKelwin donated, so thank you so much. I'm doing an 11/11 readings. First of all, I'm just going to flash you guys. Thank you, Kimmy, for being here and anchoring your light and love and information of all of your eternal selves on this platform. I'll flash myself. Melanie, thank you so much. Tina, Verwers, thank you. Natalie, thank you for joining. Whale is my animal totem. Wow. No coincidence that you're here today. Thank you, Tina, for sharing. Ties to Lemuria. Yeah, I've heard that, the whale energy. And I'm sure that you know that as well, Natalie, then. Kim Chemistry, thank you for joining, fellow twin. And then, of course, we got Kim McClellan. We got three Kims: Kim Chemistry, Kim McKelwin, and Kim Me Siegel. Melanie, thank you. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you. Oh, you sent the payment. All right, so I'm going to get on with business. We got Kim first and then Jacqueline for donating. Good morning, beautiful Lauren. Thank you for your little live you did yesterday by yourself there. It activates when we watch each other, because we're all holding energy of one another, and when we watch it, and I love it when it connects and it sparks and it triggers and it catalyzes openings and light within each other. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Today I have to finish practicing my speech. All right, sending you love and light. And one other quick thing, I just want to share real quick, and I think I mentioned this in a I don't know if I mentioned it in a post or a live. And then I have Kimmy, and then I have Jacqueline. A lot of times we wonder, oh, how do we pray? And then a lot of people say, well, just visualize them being happy. A really quick way that I like to share love and light to people is this essentially is how I see us as the spiritual energy merging with the physical, represented by this little human. Well, it looks like a human. The sun coming up over the horizon. The sun represents that sun within us, the light and love and eternal connection to our God source energy. But we came here in this timeline to experience fully that spiritual part of us in the physical. So I just like to imagine that, like Lauren is saying, she has to practice her speech. So right now I just kind of imagine Lauren, this is like, shoot, her. I don't need to know the details. I don't need to know anything, but it's just like sending that person, connecting with that person, and just wanting the best and having them fulfill the fullness and abundance and peace that they can in this now moment according to their soul's journey. And as we do this for ourselves, of course, we're automatically doing that for everyone. Like Spirit just said, as we connect to our own temple within, the sun within, we automatically are aligning to the highest frequency that we are. And then we shift to the realities that are matching everybody else doing that, or the realities where we're sharing that as well. All right. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. So donatees are priority. So Kim did, and then Jacqueline, and I said, I see Tina would like a card, please. So for Sherry Outers, then you'll be first for the Sherry Outers, Tina. Thank you so much. Have a great day, Lauren. All right, let me just get on Kim's. I'm going to put her name right up there. Any special question, Kim? Any particular question or anything? We'll tune in. I don't know. I am feeling called to pull you a Gospel of Acadia, kind of like it's. I guess she was a white witch. You know what, too, and it's coming forth for you as well, Kim. Right now, Spirit is bringing this on really, really strong. Oh my God, and my whole body's tingling. So this is very specific for your reading, Kim. Is you have a timeline where you practice witchcraft, positive witchcraft, which just means being connected to your God source energy, maybe applying it through tools and crystals and ceremonies that were resonant to you on that timeline. And in those timelines, we're really sometimes not taken for the truth that we are. And due to other people's fear, they'll project their fear, things they don't understand, but based in thinking evil doing, that you were not appreciated, or you weren't treated for the worth and the connection and the alignment that you had. And I don't know if you were persecuted, or if you were killed, or if you were just tortured, judged, criticized, whatever, kicked around. I'm not sure what the specifics are, and I'm not going to focus on that part. But what Spirit is saying is you are carrying the gifts of that timeline, but deep down there could be something where you're still carrying that sense of feeling you need to prove in some way, shape, or form, which is funny because it ties into the original message. And so many of us Master Light Blasters, warriors of light, and master teachers have come to transmute that very energy so we can step more fully into our power. We're healing the fears. Kim, specifically, okay, this is applying to all of us, but to you as well specifically. You are here to transmute the fears of others that have been projected on you. You've come to transmute that. That was kind of a purpose of you, a purpose for you. I don't know if any of you guys are watching or have watched. I don't even know what year it came out, but I've been watching with my son, Caleb, Messiah. And it is so unbelievable and profound and beautiful how a fear multiplies. The Messiah came, love and light, No, that's the name of the show. And he came as peaceful person, and to help lead others, just like sort of the Messiah or Jesus, and no weapons or anything, but how it has put the whole political people and countries into a frenzy, and they're shooting and they're going crazy. And this guy has done nothing but be at presence for peace and love. So sometimes when you're holding that energy, you will draw out the opposite, the extreme fears or say criticisms or judgments or things that you might have gone through. You might project fears in others because of your light, but it's your very light that is transmuting it, Kim, if that makes sense. And yeah, you got a strong, I'm just going to call it white witch energy. I don't know all of the details of the Gospel of Aradia, but I know that in there she's holds that energy. Okay, but we'll pull a card on that. All right, Kim, let's see what else comes through. I'm going to ring the bells because it helps me to tune. So that message was for Kim, but it's for most master light blasters, warriors of light. We are transmuting. It's our light that transmutes the fears of others, but it works in symbiosis because their fears are still representing a deep unconscious fear represented by the whale that holds and allows us to go deeper and deeper and deeper into the subconscious to heal those emotions, those feelings. So whale energy, oh my God, is so present here. And Kim, you too are, the whale energy is working with you as well. That was weird. That bell came through and really strong. And what Spirit said as I rung it was, wake up, wake up. So you have waken up, Kim, and you are helping others to wake up. But not just others, the deep memories and energies that might be inhibited or have been repressed within you. Oh my goodness, yeah. So the last two rings are dealing with confusion or realigning, but also shifting. So as we have confusion, as we don't know the answers, or as we feel we're taking a step back and reevaluating, it is really we're realigning, reconnecting, recalibrating to these higher frequencies that we are allowing within us. And in that, it might feel like confusion. It might feel like taking a step back. It might feel like, oh, what do I do? But just take that breath in, connect to your heart space, sink into your now. I know, easier said than done. And then that is allowing you the frequency and just allowing the confusion and saying, yeah, I know this is realigning me and it's actually shifting me. So you have confusion that is actually shifting you to a frequency that is more resonant with your higher frequency. But in order to do that, you got to like clear out. They're saying you're transmuting and clearing out energies that aren't serving that. All right. Very beautiful. All right, Kim. Let me see if you said anything specific. Good morning, Ada Kelly. Thank you. I was enjoying your live with, I don't know the other person's name, but I loved it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'll tune in here and there. Divine timing. Yes, Messiah on Netflix. I love it. We're only on episode 4 or 5, but I'm like, holy shit. This just puts things in perspective, how things get so blown out of proportion. And a lot of master light blasters and us guys, we're definitely on timelines, which are simultaneously, they are all intricately connected in the now. And we were white witches or what, warlocks or messiahs, was a dolphin and a whale. Oh my God, Kim. That makes so much sense. I was just overtaken. Like when spirit is really, really strong, my whole body literally feels like it's not even a light bulb contained. It's just everything is sparking and alivening within me. Totally makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I was probably a dolphin too, because I feel like when I'm out on a boat and you're just boom, boom over the waves or the water and it splashes. I can't even talk about it because it's so beautiful. It's like such a sense of home. It's such a sense of home. All right. And that's why I like tubing too, because it's like when you're tubing behind a boat, holding onto the tube, it's like almost like being that whale or being that dolphin and riding the water. Curses. All right. So Kim, I don't know. So because the whale energy is so present on this live today, it's just like I'm extremely emotional for no apparent reason other than connecting to that deep emotion, that emotion, collective groups of consciousness that the whale represents, that's anchored and holding space in the physical realm on earth for us. So you do that as well, Kim, holding, oh God, no, I got not face nose. You're holding that energy. Let me get a tissue. Let me get a tissue. Hold on. And what you're doing is those energy of timelines that um, were hard, that you're transmuting. As dark as the dark is as light as the light. So you've done a lot of transmuting, and there's energies in this life that you're doing as well. What you got was the curses. So it's almost like the curses of others. You're transmuting that energy. You're bringing up their fear. What is a curse? A curse is nothing but fear-based energy, right? Somebody who doesn't understand it or is projecting evil onto someone because they really just don't get it, and due to their own experiences and timelines that they've experienced, they might curse you. So I'm feeling like people did curse you on that timeline, and you're still, even though you knew it wasn't the truth of it, as the human takes those energies in, it does affect them. So I believe that you are continuing that transmuting process and turning the very little last bits into light. And how you know what those are is there's the very little things that trigger you or catalyze you in this life, like rile you up. And then that's when you just say, oh, okay, I see this is triggering me. It's bringing an emotion, or it could be a deep sense of sadness, or even depression or something. There's something that you are transmuting, an energy that you are allowing to run through you. But because you're pure light and love, as you allow it, don't hide it, don't deny it, your very being infuses and brings forth the light that it was originally created in. So a curse could be cursed. You could have a curse, but that's based on someone's fear. But why are they being cursed? The base of that is actually your own light and love shining, and they don't understand it, and it's too much for that other receiver. So you can even look at, if God, meaning just love and light energy, however you want to define that for you, the original is in our innate self is all pure love and light. And if God created all, and all is of God, then all is truly created in that light. But even a curse, or somebody like on that show, The Messiah, the light in someone can be so bright, but it has to be, and then someone doesn't understand it and they're filled with fear, because then what it does is your light might bring up all of these fears in someone else. But the very, hold on here, the very reason they're feeling that, the basis of it is love. It is love and light. It is still love and light. So because you're at that certain frequency and have been on many timelines, especially if you're a whale and dolphin, you're here to actually transmute through your light and awareness the curse or whatever it is. But very interesting. All right, let me see here. Some deep readings I can tell today due to the whale energy. Melda-Ikta, curses, medicine bag, medicine, what you might have, people might have cursed you. You might have actually worked with herbs and essences and had these things that seemed magical, but people were afraid of it, I'm even feeling. I'm not sure what that plant is. You might be aware of it. But anyways, I'm going to read the book because I'm not familiar with this as well. So it's actually a blessing and a gift. If people are cursing you and damning you and all of that shit, you guys can really look at it as you're a freaking ass warrior of light, and your light is so bright, and the conscious awareness of it, and you're holding and embodying so much of it. You're just there to transmute that fear to the original creation, which is love that has been distorted and filtered. So that is such a beautiful way. Tubing is fun, yeah. That is such a beautiful way to look at when you feel you're getting stabbed, or people are misunderstanding you, or you just don't understand, why can't they see what you see in the light and the love that you see it? But they're not supposed to. You're just holding space, Kim, and all of us, I believe as well, are holding space for that love and light to transmute the fear. You're holding space for they to express it. But as it's in your awareness, you're able to see it for what it really is. It's an illusion. Their fears are an illusion based on the distortions of the love and light that it was originally created in. But because you're holding, embodying that light, you're able to transmute it. And without even frickin' ass saying a word, just holding space, you allow it to dissipate. You allow it to leave. You allow it to turn into the light. Just like somebody who's holding a lot of anger, or even us, sometimes we just got to speak that anger and get it out, and then we feel better. So a lot of times we even need to hold space for people that are in that state. We're just holding the space for them to allow that to come out of them. And then once it's clear, you see it for the truth that it is, and even the person saying it or having that anger or fit, including myself, then I can see it and like, wow, that was just a big fat ego dispersion. You know what I mean? So you might do that a lot for people as well, all of us. And the beautiful thing is too, we recognize that in ourselves, and not to deny yourself your own human anger experiences. That's what you came for. You came for that expression. You came to expel it. You came to experience it. But as you do that in non-judgment and criticism and allowing it to just take its course and process, then it clears to the beautiful love and light that it is. Just like when the sun comes up, this is you guys, the sun coming up, dissipating the darkness. The more it comes up over the horizon, the more that the light actually shines on the world, the less dark it looks and becomes. You guys are masters, master transmuters of dark energies. That's what a master light blaster is. Okay, what do we got here? Curses. Hold on. Yeah, the readings are deep because the whale goes deep. And another thing is, it's like the whale is holding all of that energy, and there's whales, but we never see them. You got to go deep in the ocean to connect to a whale, usually, unless you're, on a whale watch and when they come up and that kind of stuff. But in general, they're deep. And we wouldn't even know whales existed if we just lived on Earth. So they're truly holding that space for that deep awareness and consciousness. So you can even think of it as you guys' self. Like the whales exist, but if we never went near an ocean, you wouldn't even know that. Just like us, we're holding space that others might not be aware of. You're holding that for them. Take responsibility for the energy you send out. This is the curses. Every action causes a reaction. Can an issue be reconciled with love and understanding rather than hatred and revenge? Oh my God, man, that's what the whole Messiah thing is. I'm only barely into it, but if you haven't started that, oh my God, you guys will just totally get it and be at awe how people can react in such fear and the damage it can do once it's got this momentum and stuff. Someone may have cast negative energy upon you, or you may have within you a pattern you need to break. I'll just read the little thing that goes along with it. Wormwood and rosemary, blood, garlic, and rue. Reflect the harm that comes to me and send it back to you. The evil eye it watches, the evil eye I turn. Mirror it back whence it came, and the evil eye will burn. Evidence of curses, or as they are referred to in Latin, maledictum, has been discovered as far back as the ancient Etruscans. I can't pronounce Martha Bean. However, whilst the witchcraft traditions of the Romans, Babylonians, Egyptians, and many primitive African societies, including cursing, it is not the universal to all craft traditions. And even where it is included, it is not always used for negative purposes. For instances, some curses are reflective in nature, used to mirror negative energy back to where it came. Also, powerful negative energy can be raised and directed at an illness within someone's body, not at the person afflicted with the illness. This technique is still used today amongst witches working with the very ill. And in lattes, ancestral spirits or spirits unique to a place are also still invoked today to assist with both positive and negative cursing. Whilst cursing is not part of most contemporary witchcraft traditions, particularly those with harm none, read at the center. A complete witchcraft education includes teachings about curses. For example, one might learn what a curse is, how to cast a curse, how to break one. However, cursing was a tool in the ancient Strega's armory and still is for her modern counterparts by all counts. All right, let me see. Both the existence of evil itself and the evil eye, which is a means of directing negative energy at an individual. For example, when someone stares too long overzealously and compliments a newborn child or a bride or someone who has gained much success, especially if the person giving the compliment is feeling jealous, may inadvertently cast an evil eye. This is bringing back, I don't know if this means anything to you as well, but either bringing up the Disney film Sleeping Beauty. I don't know if that means anything to you, Sleeping Beauty. The stigma has many charms and spells at her disposal to ward off an evil eye and to punish those who wield it. All right, I'm not going to get into too much of this. It's getting kind of nitpicky. But basically, what I pick up out of that is you have been cursed, and you can transmute and yield off. You know, love is the most powerful force, not the curse, not negativity. The only truth in all is love and light. And in this timeline, I believe that you are wrapping up, or it's like they're showing me you with this like lightning bolt or this electric current to that timeline through your present life here. You are transmuting this energy to that timeline where curses were more prevalent, more witchcraft was more prevalent, where you were cursed for being who you are. Maybe you even put a curse back to someone who cursed you. But anyways, whatever way, shape, or form it was over on that timeline, you are bringing all into balance and equilibrium now. Hey, Tamara, thank you for joining. Okay, and one quick one just to wrap it up. I'm just going to do a conscious spirit for you, Kim. Let's bring a little lightness. What is the conscious, what is to be brought in our consciousness regarding all of this information besides her understanding her part at a deeper level? All right, what do we got? I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane, root chakra. So root chakra is really important to you right now. Grounding and anchoring that consciousness, that deep well of emotions as you transmute it, you are literally anchoring that into the earth as well. You are creating, they're saying you're creating, Kim, clear marker points, like little porters, clear marker points, where if you've transmuted the energy, whatever fears or negativity you're transmuting, no matter where they came from, you're transmuting them, and then you're anchoring them into the earth to be like cleared, taken care of. So you're taking them, that light, and transmuting. You're as you transmute it, you're creating anchor points. They're saying you're creating anchor points of life on earth that are maintaining and eternally maintaining this new equilibrium of balance and harmony. So see, she's in feeling it into her emotions. She's taken that light that she's transmuted, that red representing the root chakra, representing the divine feminine as well, that part you're taking, and bringing that deep into Mother Earth, which just means you have healed and completed a cycle of a particular energy stream and brought it to the full light that it is, and you anchor it literally in Mother Earth, never to have been gone through in that way again. You've transmuted it so completely, you create markers in Mother Earth. That is wicked powerful. Root chakra 5, and that represents as well, it represents change. You are the change. You are the change through your transmutation. And let me just see what it says real quick, and then we'll move on to Jacqueline. This is great information for all of us, because if anyone is here, we can resonate in some way, shape, or form to each other. The root chakra is linked to earth, your survival, your physical needs, food, warmth, shelter. Its name is Muladhara. It means root support. The color associated with it is red. You guys all know that. Blah, blah, blah. Appear to remind you. This card has appeared to remind you that your lack of self-esteem comes from measuring your life against others. And it might not be, like I was saying earlier, a deep little tiny thing still connected to that timeline that you've come to transmute. Your basic needs will be attended to only if you follow your own truth. So it's important to follow your own truth. You are doing that. By doing this, you will gain confidence and find that you are able to manifest all that you need. It is important to ground yourself to earth. And I see that you do that. I saw one of your posts, you were walking with your son, I believe. And yeah, I loved it. It was beautiful. And to me, that kind of embodies how I see it. Now I'm getting all flooded again. So Mother Earth, Gaia, works with you very closely. Holy shit. So this divine feminine energy is just too much today, okay? So I'm literally feeling your energy and the support of Mother Earth as you have anchored that, transmuting that light into Mother Earth as anchor points on your walks. And as you connect to Mother Earth, that is how you have anchored that light in the physical realm. And yeah, you're very close to the divine feminine one. And and you have the masculine. Obviously, we all hold both, but that divine feminine, boy, oh boy, so strong. And your connection to Gaia is just overwhelming with emotion right now. Holy crap, you guys. Now I can't read because my eyes are all watery. Yeah, huge whale energy today, boy, guys. Um, there may be childhood experience which prevents you from finding meaning to life, maybe in the past, and you sought that meaning. I feel that you've healed a lot of childhood trauma as well, because in there, it also goes on to say seek professional help to move past childhood blockages, but you've come to transmute them. Meditating and working with red crystals, yoga can assist you. Very beautiful. So I don't know if this was just affirmation for you, Kim. Um, but hey, oh, Tino, I didn't even see you. Have a great day. Um, yeah, I could feel your connection, but not just to Mother Earth. And I don't know if you got a lot of earth and water in your, astrology, but I'm feeling a nice balance of those emotions. You're transmuting huge, huge, huge trauma for you and for others. And as you do that, because the water represents the emotion, the subconscious things that are like deep, deep, deep that we don't even know. But as you do that, Kim, you are literally then you implant that transmutation, that light that you gain from it and that you brought it to into Mother Earth. And oh my gosh, she's just so and we're not separate from Mother Earth, but if you look at it as that bigger consciousness of the divine feminine, the divine mother, so happy. So she says, I am so happy to work with you. Holy crap, I can't even express it. So just feel, I can't even express it. Just feel into your heart, Kim, and connect to Gaia. And yeah, you guys came contractual together to anchor in through your physical, the emotional state into the Mother Earth, the physical. There's a huge correlation of the water, the emotional, and the physical as you transmute it and anchor those to be really strong. Not hot spots, but places of equilibrium that you keep. Everything you touch, she recognizes you. Everything you do is recognized by Mother Earth as you walk, as you think, as you do, as you transmute. So much love there. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just so much love, because if I go too far into that, man, I can't even talk. Very beautiful, Kim. Thank you for your donation. You're powerful. Yeah, love. Okay. Earth has healed me. Absolutely. I feel that. I feel that connection. I feel that working in symbiosis. She says, Kim, you have healed me. Kim, you have healed me. But it's more a metaphor, because Mother Earth is always healed and she's always holding that equilibrium. But yeah, she's just saying we work in symbiosis. I am not separate from you. All right. All right. Now we have, yeah, so you said that's what you're experiencing right now. So it helps to give you greater insight and understanding. Jacqueline, you are next. If I go back up here, guys, and find you. Good morning. I sent a payment. Jacqueline, anything particular that you have thinking? Thinking, oh my God, I have to reground here, clear my energy. Holy crap. After that last reading. Yeah. Mother Earth. Oh my God. And this is just a message for all of us to go out and connect. Me too, man. Like I go out for my runs, or I connect, or just the sun, the ocean, the beach, the woods, totally clearing, totally uplifting. Even when it's freezing, I like that chill because it awakens me. It resets me. Mother Earth, she says, yeah, that's what I do. I reset. She says, I reset. I reset the energy. She'll reset us. She says she wants to work with us on resetting, on resetting. All right. Jacqueline, let me just see if you have anything particular. Just general. All right. I like the way Jacqueline says, whatever comes through is perfect. And that's really beautiful to have that openness, and it shows, oh my God. So automatically they are remarking on, and I haven't even rung the bells yet, on your state of allowance. Your natural baseline of allowance is so beautiful, and you're such an open, beautiful, trusting soul, they're saying. And such, your higher heart is just wide open, wide open. The higher heart representing unconditional love, and it connects you to that universal flow of love. You're like an eternal child, they're saying, Jacqueline. You are the eternal child, open, flitting throughout life. Doesn't mean you don't get knocked down, but they're just showing me you. I'm very connected to the fairy energy, flitting, and just they're showing me you flitting. Like you're happy, you take chances. You don't see what's behind that rock. You're not afraid of it. You're not afraid to go in there. You're not afraid to go explore that cave. You're not afraid to hide. Just go in the woods. Holy crap! This is really weird. I just had a dream of the woods. Normally I go in the woods and I'm never afraid. And I remember someone saying, "You're not afraid to go in the woods or whatever," blah blah blah. And I'm like, no. But I had a dream recently that I was afraid to go into these new woods. I was afraid of like bears and stuff, like the wild. So I don't know if that is what you're feeling right now, if there's something you're afraid to delve into, or something has triggered a fear within you that you're not used to having or feeling or sensing, Jacqueline. But let's just go find out. Okay. I don't know if something's thrown you a little off kilter, or if something is shook in your trust. The first two rings are a little but then that last one was nice, clear, and strong. I don't know if you've had bad dreams lately, or like thoughts. Like some of us you might be experiencing particularly some fears that you didn't know were there, or something's triggering some sense of loss. And as we ascend and as we are shifting and creating through, it's coming through us, this heaven on earth, this new world, that any lingering fears are going to come to the surface, any confusion. And they're saying a sense of loss. I don't know. And now I want to cry again. Have you experienced a sense of loss lately, or grief, or questioning? A sense of loss. I don't know if it's a relationship, state of being, a time even. Like I know I've been experiencing, holy crap, I was just this age when my kids were this age, and all of a sudden now they're this age. What happened? Where like a time warp or a time lapse. You might be experiencing some sense of loss. As we let go of linear time, we might be experiencing senses of loss through that are triggered and catalyzed through these glitches in time. Well, not just you if you've been going through this, but all of us as we are dissipating the timeline, that solid timeline, we are feeling gaps or senses of loss. Like, oh my God, did I live that to the fullest of my potential? Maybe I should have appreciated that time more. So we're faced with all of these other fears. So that the lapses in time might be bringing up other fears, like did I do that right, or maybe I shouldn't have done that path, or like questioning yourself. Yes, taking care of my parents has been really tough. Okay. And maybe, if I don't know, are you feeling maybe a sense of loss for your own life, or your own self, or your own meaning, or questioning the meaning, questioning maybe the meaning they taking care of them and seeing what they go through might be triggering a sense of questioning the meaning of your own life, in your own purpose, in your own fulfillment. All right, but let's see here. Only you know. All right. That feeling, the which one's for you? I am feeling something different. Wisdom. All right. Wisdom, house of the night. I'm feeling because something wants to come forth. So you need some clarity about something. So, and it's still based in a little bit of lack of understanding. Any fear, negativity, lack of understanding, all it means is it lacks light. So these are good at getting into stuff, getting into it. Like even this card right here, like it looks like gaining clarity, gaining the light, even admits confusion or not understanding. All right, but let's see what comes through for you, Jacqueline. I liked your post too, Teresa, this morning of you saying that you were raking and that little area in your yard. It just looks so peaceful and tranquil, and it really just, I could feel it. Popped? What's that mean? Popped. P-O-P-E-D, just popped? Forbidden. All right. And I'm going to do a clarity card with that. Conscious spirit. She's feeling way down. Understandably. And when you're feeling weighed down, it's because you're taking on energies based on a belief that you have attached to that you don't need to. Like sometimes we take on so much responsibility for another person's life or way. Like I know as a mom, I have 4 of my own and special needs kids, and they have really, really taught me to release responsibility and controlling and expecting anything. And because when things get heavy, that really gives us an opportunity to truly just surrender to the now and give it up to the higher power, because your parents, my kids, whoever, they all have their own soul contract and path, and we might not understand it. And it's not up to us to understand it, but we're here to hold space and support it. But when it gets to the point of weighing you down, you could be given more of your physical self than or mental or emotional self that you're capable. Thank you, Tina, for pointing that out, because that triggered some information to come through. So taking on more responsibility than you need. Definitely, I'm feeling more replenishing of self. Replenish yourself, and a lot of times we are taught, like, you feel a sense of appreciation or gratitude, or your parents brought you up. Maybe you feel it's your time to take care of them, and you have a beautiful connection. So if it's giving, life giving, obviously continue that. And of course, you're not going to not continue to help out, but just finding that line of balance and harmony of the giving and receiving. But let's just see what comes up. Thank you for that input, Tina. Still taking. Still taking? Late for the date. I will have to watch replays. Hey, Leona, good to see you. I love you guys. I love seeing all you got master light blasters that frequent and always come to these messages and readings. It's so beautiful, because you guys are actually the ones creating it and supporting it, guys. So thank you. Number 18. So forbidden, to me right now, immediately, this card for you, Jacqueline, says forbidden. So you might feel forbidden to do something, express something, feel something. Maybe you're just sick of everything sometimes, and you feel it's the wrong thing to feel a certain thing or do a certain thing, or feeling a heavy sense of obligation, or having to fulfill something. And so we will put on these energies and want to control them or take them on, but it's still based in ego, in the sense that sometimes we just got to give things up and surrender, and knowing that there's a higher power there available to us to help us, to support us, that's working in somebody else's life. So we might take on more than we need to take on based on a belief, like I was saying, of responsibility or of obligation or having to fulfill something. And they're saying it's not that it's not based in love, but let me just see here. It's almost like there's this door shut. There is a door shut in this, and you go up the steps, but the door is shut. So there's something that maybe you feel is forbidden for you, a room that you need to walk into, a door you want to open and that you're contemplating, but you kind of shove that thought back and behind your mind. I don't know, maybe you're looking for alternative care for your parents. I don't know, but maybe you shove it at the back of your mind because you feel it's forbidden. So there's something that you are denying within yourself, some sort of energy or thought, or even something you want to do, and you feel it's forbidden. You're creating the own shutting of the door. And Spirit wants you to know nothing is forbidden. If it is aligned with the heart, or even if you don't know if it's aligned with the heart and you might be questioning it, it is okay to explore it, they're saying. Because that's how you come to the truth, through the experience. We came as physical beings to have the experience. So something about exploring something that is forbidden, it's an 18. So to me, that is also, an 18 is a 9. It's an ending of a cycle or stepping out of a cycle. It's also a new beginning, new ideas, but you might be pushing them just that arm's length away a little bit. But let's just see what it actually says in the book, because this is another new deck that I have. I like to read it intuitively and then look for clarification or greater understanding of the card. It says, Jacqueline, as your goddess, I am sending you this warning. You are about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and can cause you or others pain. So it comes, I guess, what is required as you are thinking, whatever this is, it requires a lot of strength and courage because it can appear sometimes to cause other people's pain. But if it is aligned to your truth, know that there's a bigger something is happening bigger than what you see at the surface. And that's another point in the Messiah. Someone was questioning the Messiah, and people were showing the detective or whoever it was, the girl was asking him all of these things. So you cause these people pain. You let them out to the borders, and now they're there and they don't have hunger. They're hungry. They're dying. They're getting sick, and you led them here. You led them here, meaning blaming him for the responsibility of others. And he goes, there's something much bigger here than you can see. So it might appear that he left those people there or that he's leading them astray or causing the suffering, but there's something much bigger at play where this contracts in soul journeys that we're not aware of or able to see from the human perspective. It says, not all doorways are meant to be open. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now, I am saying no to you. So maybe you want to do something and you know it's not the right thing. Only you know. It could say that you're judging it as a no, or it literally is something you're questioning and it's just saying no. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that, although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of the many ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away. It is for the best. Even if you don't believe it right now, this is a symbol to move on and choose another door. So, yep. So it's definitely the ending of a cycle, whether it's a door you're opening, but when you do close one door, there is always another door. This is definitely something deep within you that you're questioning, and only you will be able to align to the truth that is you. It's part of your soul's journey. It's part of your expansion. It's part of you stepping more fully into your own power. So there's something bigger happening. There's something bigger happening. Ask for support always of your angels, of your higher self, of the bigger part of you that you're not aware of or understand what's going on behind the scenes. There's a trust and a surrender being called of you. They're saying when one door shuts, many doors open. Holy crap. Well, I got to draw another one of these because I actually drew just the title, the beginning. So even in me drawing this conscious spirit, it's just the deck, the title, the beginning. To me, you are beginning a new chapter. You are beginning and opening a new book. But I will see what it has to say in here. I'm feeling pushed to teach Reiki again, but there's no way with, okay, so what, if you're feeling pushed, that's saying your answer is within the question. So it's saying, only you know though, but in general, it's saying no. It's saying that door is shut. But there's no way with taking parents to doctors nonstop. They push me lots though. So what is being called of you is to go really deep within, quiet the mind, shut all the other people's voices out. There's something ending, whether it be, and only you know, because I'm not here to tell you, just guide you. And that's what spirit does. It'll only give us so much information to help us along the way and support us because we actually came for that journey. So someone isn't going to be able to tell you, take this or take that clear cut because you have free will. You have your soul's journey, and part of your soul's journey is the journey of it. I am feeling a pain in my right back right now, though, so I can feel you being pushed, but I'm also feeling the strain. So I don't know if maybe you need to find help for your parents and take your own path. What excites you more? What excites you more? Just because Reiki seems like a good thing and helping others, you got to bring it back to you, Jacqueline. What do you feel nourished? What fulfills you? What is going to take the load off your back? All right, let's see here. Hey, good day, Melanie. Good frequency and time. Hey, Araceli. I am doing donations today. If you want a guaranteed donation for those popping on now or later, 1111 or whatever you feel. And if you share out, I'm going to do some share outers. And I know Tina is first on the shared out. I'm reading right now for Jacqueline. But thank you guys for joining, and know that when you come, there's always a message for you because you guys are the ones creating this message. All right. Water elemental 11. So mastery energy. And to me, it's kind of the opposites of an open door as you, because one door is shut, but yet we get the 11, that mastery energy. So that's also showing walking through a door. But the door that you're to walk through is the door of yourself. You're at a point where you've really got to make some really strong decisions and choices, brother. I'm feeling she needs the Reiki, that sometimes we have to heal the healer. Good point. Yeah, she definitely needs some self-love, nurturing gift to herself. Absolutely. So that's kind of funny how spirit works, and that's kind of how the sense of humor is sometimes. You're being pushed to do Reiki, but maybe you should be the receiving of the Reiki. That is so beautiful, Tina. Such good insight. I allow my body, and here we go. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. Water elemental. So that is about going with the flow. That is about transformational energy as well. And to do that, you really got to tune into the heart space. No one has the answers, but you're always reflecting guidance and clues to where it's pointing you. How does it resonate? Real simple. If you go within, how does it feel for you to go to Reiki? What your body's going to tell you. How does that feel? Does it bring stiffness, burden? How does it feel not to do Reiki and continue doing what you do now? Oh my God, that's so weird. I immediately felt the pain when I thought not to do the Reiki and to continue what you're doing now. But that can just represent also having to find balance as you help your parents. But I feel something in my back, like a tight knot between on my right shoulder blade. So only you know, but as you question or go into meditation or feel or visualize, as you see yourself doing these things, the answer is within your question. How do you feel? How is your body responding? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel expansive? Does it feel more like a have to, based in beliefs that you were taught, whether it be to do Reiki or whether it be to care for your parents? There's a huge thing of you coming into your own power right now. Hopefully these is going to help bring some thoughts or ideas to your awareness. So 11, that's also mastery energy. You're a master. You're being called to master yourself, master your own path, master your own giving and receiving. The elemental water is the most fluid of all elements. It's associated with emotions, the subconscious. Oh my God, that whale energy today, man, guys. And the water, wow. I don't know what's going on in the in the stars, but the subconscious and love, as well as intuition and creativity. This card is asking you to be aware that life is in constant flow, forever changing. Do not hold on to past emotions, relationships, objects, situations that prevent you from moving with the natural flow of your life. Invite into your life people and experiences that make you feel happy and give you pleasure. Holy crap, and there goes that pain again. If you tend to isolate yourself too much, now is the time to gradually start spending more time with people you feel more comfortable with. The element of water is also linked to planting and germinating new things. Perhaps it's time to start a new project or a course you always wanted to. Maybe it's not the Reiki. Maybe it's closing the door to Reiki, but you still need to do something creatively for yourself. This card could be a reminder to be gentle and understanding with yourself. Recognize what brings out your emotions and move. I don't know why spirit hit me with this, and I could be totally off, but this will just help to clarify for you. Sometimes you cling, or we can cling to the known or hide behind other people or hide in their shadows, whether even in caregiving. So are you using any of this as an excuse not to go toward a door that is actually bringing you to a fuller experience of your soul? Like, I know I personally sometimes can use Mythos for my excuse not to do things sometimes, because Mythos needs my attention. He's my little boy. He's 14. He has Downs, for those that don't know. And he needs a lot of assistance and taken care of. And a lot of times I'll say, well, I have Mythos, or I got to do this with Mythos, or I got to do blah, blah, blah. So spirit just brought that, and only you know. But if it's not for you, it could be for somebody else, this message, because I will use Mythos a lot as an excuse not to do something that I know I should be doing or stepping forward. But only you know. So the oceans, the rivers, and the shells are associated with this element. Mermaids and sirens are symbolic of their energy. Wow. So I don't know if you hear a lot of sirens or not. But anyways, it's about stepping into your power and aligning to your mastery in whatever way, shape, or form that is. And that mastery could be simply to achieve just balance and equilibrium with your caregiving. But definitely one door is closing and another is opening. A cycle is ending. Um, they are bringing up something not to hide from yourself as well. Give to yourself. And what they're also saying that's going to help you, Jacqueline, is how can you give to yourself now? What can you do for yourself? Because as you give to yourself, you're honoring yourself, you're honoring your temple, you're honoring your God source energy, and that will raise your frequency. And as you do that, it could be something simple. It doesn't have to be anything related to your question at hand. It can be going to get Reiki, like Tina said, or going to get a massage, or going for a walk by yourself, or going shopping for yourself. That will elevate your frequency because you're showing gratitude and appreciation for yourself, honoring yourself. And as your frequency is raised, you're automatically going to be given insight and guidance that you need that is operating from a higher frequency. We cannot solve a problem within the energy it was created. So as you find ways to elevate your frequency, you will be also elevating guidance and opening up doors to receive for yourself. And it will help navigate you. All right, teach. Maybe teach once a week. Find someone to give you a break. Very good, Melanie. Absolutely. Team on Zoom. So many doors that are available. What can you do for yourself now? Oh my God, this goes with yesterday's message I did on Ria on the Run. There's so much available to us now, but sometimes we always think when this happens, or when I have more time, or when I'm in a better place, or when I'm in a better space. But Spirit is saying, and the time is now. Isn't that what Jesus said as well? The time is now. What is available to you now, where you can give to yourself, whether it be go into your room, quiet, meditate, and listen to some music, go for a nature walk in your community. Whatever it is, we will create our own walls and boundaries as well. There's always total abundance in the now. So as you come into the now, there's only the now. And as we utilize energy in the abundance and tools and opportunities and doors and gifts presented in the now, as we open that, then that's when it opens up and gets broader and broader and broader. Use the energy available to you now. What can you do for yourself now? The focus is you right now, by the way, not the Reiki, not your parents, not what you can do, can't do. They want you to zoom in to your heart space. Just Jacqueline, focus on you without the distractions, without the calls of others, without the heaviness, obligations, duties outside of you. They really want you to come to your heart space. And what can you do for yourself now? Because it is the now where all the answers are given, where the past and the future are intertwined in the now. Everything is now. All right, Jacqueline, thank you so much for that. And you held space for so many of us. I do healing Reiki daily. I wouldn't make it without it. It grounds me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to have that anchor and that tool. Thank you, Jacqueline. What can you let go of? If there's one thing you can let go of right now that's going to replenish you, is there something you can let go of? First thing that comes to mind. Don't question it. Don't let the mind get in the way or the intellect. But Jacqueline, I'm feeling like there is something you can let go of now. You can just let go of that part. And then you'll have more energy for that newness that's coming forth for you. Absolutely self-care. Thank you, Melanie. All right. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for your donation. We are all, and let's all of us right now, just imagine Jacqueline like this, sending her love and light. This is Jacqueline's state of being in complete unity, harmony with her heart, with her spirit, with her higher self, embodying, illuminating, generating, giving and receiving this high frequency, pure love and light that she is. Beautiful. We love you, Jacqueline. Thank you for holding space because as we come forward, we are literally helping all of each other just through our own receiving. All right. So Tina shared out and asked for a card. All right. Tina's energy. I'm going to pull you a card, Tina. Any particular question, Tina? Tina Verwers. Let's just see what comes through. Quickies for sharer outers. If you guys made a donation, let me know. You're prioritized and you get a full reading. If you shared out, let me know and you get a quickie. Let me start that over. I am feeling a lot of yellow and orange, so a lot of self-empowerment through your creativity. So empowering and illuminating more confidence with stepping in and being more confident about your wisdom and your knowledge you have to share through your own creativity. So they showed me like an orange, but within the orange color, there was the yellow, which represents that joy. It represents confidence. It represents, what did I say? Yellow. The solar plexus, having that confidence and joy, but through your sacral, through your creativity, through your personal imprint, through your own expression that is individual to you. So merging those two is really the energy I think that is really working in with you right at this present moment. But let's just get a spirit consciousness card. Holy crap. Yes, Teresa says, for me, it's about mastering my emotions and releasing what's not from my higher self. Exactly. All right, just do a couple here. My thing's going to go dead. Calming and clearing your mind. Absolutely. It is about the emotions because emotions also are based in past experience. And those past experiences are based in beliefs that sometimes they served us. They gave us the experience, but those are the emotions we got to transmute to get to the light, to find the peace, the calm, the equilibrium. So yeah, it is about mastering it and not being trailed off by allowing yourself all emotions, but observing it and taking the step back. What do you get to learn from it? If it's great sadness, grief, pain, that's an emotion that's going to show us something about ourselves that we are clearing and healing, because the only truth is love, happiness, peace, bliss. That is our natural state of being. Anything else is an illusion. We are experiencing or coming and clearing as that physical to bring us to that merging in balance with the spirit, because the spirit is happy, it is joyous, it is love. There's not a bunch of spirits running around crying. And when you're spirit, you're with the totality of your higher self. But when we're here, we take a tiny little piece to have an experience, but it's to enhance. It is to give us enhancement and depth through the physical experience and continue the expansion of our spirit. We're really blessed to be here right now, guys. That's all I can say. Crystal Ascension, Tina, 37. 37 is that new beginning. Again, it's through your own balance and harmony. The 3 represents the Holy Trinity, me, the mind, the body, the spirit coming together in equilibrium through that connection to 7, the divinity, for that pure expression of your divinity. That makes sense because I saw the yellow and the in the sacral, which means incorporating and merging your confidence through your creative expression, which is your divine frequency, which you connect to when you are bringing all 3 aspects of you. They're showing me, oh my God, now right now I just see this white pyramid light all around you, and it's emanating. Even visualize a white pyramid around you, and it's pyramids represent the intensification of energy or focal intensity of energy protection, and then it's emanating out. All right, what do we got? Crystal Ascension. It's sort of like, it was kind of like a yellow light crystal pyramid. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. So crystals are very useful tools for you that intensify the energies of protection, of frequency, attunement, focus. So that is what your card is. Real quick, let me just see. 37. That's it. So quick, but I'm just curious. I feel there's might be something in the reading. You're being asked to bring crystals and minerals into your personal environment. Your current environment contains too much artificial energy from material. It could, I doubt yours does, from material possessions, cell phones, computers, microwaves. But thank God for computers and cell phones and Facebook, because it really gives us a platform to really, it's the balance. It's the balance to really engage and expand all of this beauty. Natural energy, carrying it with you. It helps you to connect stronger with the natural earth energy fields. Books and courses will give you more. Okay, so it's up to you. But anyways, whether you take books or courses or a master at it already or a teaching. But for me, I think it's just affirming the crystals and those tools and the stones help to connect you to the earth, to ground those creative expressions. So remember, you had the sacral was really alive and strong, and that's just creating, expressing your own personal power, your divine frequency imprint on earth. And the crystals can act as tools of enhancement. It's not that the crystals are doing it for you. It's just a tool, a remembering, a marker, something that you connect to that helps you to make that energy stronger and more focused, and anchoring it and grounding it to your physical world. Thank you so much, Tina, and thank you for all your input. I am the light. Yes, I am of the light. Well, you are the light, not of it. You are it. Eternally, yeah. So you're very clear. I feel you're very clear and an open space holder for all those that are connecting and wanting to expand their light. Hence your sacred heart light activation site. That only makes sense. I feel you're very, very, very strong and cord in on your purpose. Like you like sometimes we have to deviate to get to our soul's journey, to learn and to bring us into alignment. I'm just feeling that this is a message that you're really, really aligned, and to let it go where it goes and to continue that. And yeah, you're the light to help others to like tuning forks, to help them tune and align, holding space for that. So thank you. Thank you for that, Tina. You have to protect your animals and yourself from the computers and phones and stuff. Yeah. So sometimes too, like, because I've been having a really hard time sleeping, and I think it's a whole world's going through this right now. Everyone is complaining about sleeping, can't sleep, wake up, can't sleep for hours. So I am totally guilty of putting my headphones in, have my darn cell phone there to fall asleep and listen to stuff, and it just like kind of tunes me out. But then I wake up in the middle of the night, I got my earbuds in, my phone is there. So I try to make conscious effort to put it away a little bit, but there's just balance to kind of like not have so much of that, and even maybe I should probably take a break from it as well. Period. All right, shungite. Okay, I don't know shungite. I'll have to check that out. Rhonda, I have a career card. Let me just see who else is here. Whoever is here and has shared out, or if you've donated and want one of your own, let me know. What's it called? I'm reading and talking at the same time, which I'm not good at. If you want a full reading for yourself. Good news, I found a profit sharing check while cleaning out old papers yesterday. Liana, that's so awesome. Yeah, because yesterday you were on and you were saying how you had to clean out, was it 3 or 5 generations of stuff from your family in your garage, and you found a profit sharing check. That is so awesome. You actually found a treasure. That is so awesome. Back again, Lauren. I have not set up doing a live with you because I just didn't want to put anything in stone this week. I was like, I didn't want to have to commit to anything, and I'm very spontaneous, hence all my lives. But we will. All right. I saw you once. I saw you twice, Rhonda. So you're up next, Rhonda. And then Lauren, I know you're back and you shared out, and I've been missing you lately on the Sherry Outer. So Lauren, if you're still there, have a particular question, let me know and I'll give you a quickie. But right now, Rhonda, and her specific focus is on career. So let's go to the career cards, actually. All right. Career is the surface, it's the vehicle, it's the expression of something deeper. So right now, Rhonda, they're saying for you, as much as you can clear and go within your heart space and imagine yourself doing those things that you enjoy, raising your frequency, you're going to attract, you're going to open, they're showing me a key and you're unlocking the door to your career, but you unlock it through the heart. The career in the outer expression is a manifestation of something happening within you. And I know a lot of times we just want that surface answer, but they're saying for you, connect to your heart space. And even if your heart space, say your joy is fishing, they're just using that for an example. Say it's fishing, but you really are into pharmaceuticals. But just that enjoyment of fishing is going to open up that career door, whether the career door is associated in any way, shape, or form with what your joy is, it doesn't matter. It's going to connect to the joy and the job that brings you that same level of joy, fulfillment, and abundance. So something about you connecting to your heart space to unlock the keys to that door. But Rhonda, yes. May I have a career card? A lot of us want the result, but the result and the manifestation is a consequence and expression of inner alignment, inner energy, inner state of being. Oracle cards. So Rhonda, do you do oracle cards? Do you like to do the metaphysical field? Are you able to discern answers and guidance for others and yourself? Are you a counselor? I'm feeling that whatever field you're going into, you're very intuitive, but it doesn't mean you do oracle cards. So my husband is a computer genius. I consider him a genius, but he does computer work. He's not into any of what I'm into, but yet he's intuitive in his field. So I'm feeling whatever you do, you're intuitive, you're good at it. Maybe you're engaged with people. Maybe you're feeling them and reading their energy as you're serving them or checking them out, or maybe you work in the medical field, but the intuition is very strong in you. And it's also saying to trust your intuition as you go into that next career or are applying, or what you're going to put your energy into, or what avenue you should pursue. You are intuitive, you're in tune to energy, and you can help guide others. So I don't know if this is literal or if it's just symbolically. Let me know. I do like oracle cards, but not sure if I can do it as a job. So what they're saying is, as you give something your passion, whatever you're passionate about, even if it isn't income producing, it can aid your income producing job. But they're also saying, don't discount oracle cards. So many people, so many YouTube channels and doing that kind of thing. So maybe, I don't know even if you have a YouTube channel or not, or if you have ever done it on Facebook, but if you do like it, go for it. But it does take some vulnerability. It does take being brave, because I love this stuff. I always wanted to do this kind of thing. And does it manifest exactly in the way that I think? Not necessarily, but be open into trying it. You think it's symbolic. So just be open to it though. Or maybe it's even saying consult oracle cards to get guidance. Because sometimes, not that the card itself is going to give you the answer, but it sparks an energy, or it gives you a place to discern. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. My things are going dead. So if I get a reading, it gives me an opportunity to discern that energy. You're really good at discerning and you're very intuitive. So if it feels good, then that's a yes. If it doesn't feel good, that's a no, or it's an energy you're clearing through. So something to do with oracle cards, regardless, whether you're asking for answers through oracle cards, which you are, and you just did. But let's just get a little more insight real quick. The first place to start is, what is your joy? What is your passion? So many times we want to do something, but through a belief system that we can't be provided for through our passion can block us. They want you to start first on immersing yourself in your joy. And that is going to connect you to your job. And I know it doesn't seem to, but the underlying thing to anything we do in life is energy. It is joy. It is abundance. And that's what we want. The sun doesn't shine through just one path on earth. It shines through many. So as you apply your energies on your passion and your joy, that will automatically bring forth an opportunity for your job or career. And they're just saying, have no expectations and remain open. Share it out. Okay, Tamara. I love your Mother Earth heart cards. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Oh, that's right. You have them. I and those that connect to Mother Earth, oh my God, they really help to awaken your psychic powers. Every time I read a card when I'm live and it immerses me in the moment and I have nothing else, they literally morph and the stuff I see in them. Last little thing pertaining to your career, Rhonda. I gracefully accept the abundance that Earth bestows upon me. So 6 Earth elementals, appreciating all that you have now. And how do you appreciate? Just appreciate everything in your now. Use the resources available to you now. Bring joy to yourself in the way you can now. And showing appreciation and grateful for what you have before you now elevates your frequencies, and that unlocks doors of opportunities available to you. So there's something about just getting in that state of joy and gratitude. It doesn't have to even relate to the job. That opens up and activates the energies behind the scenes to work for you. All right, now I'm feeling wicked hot. All right. You're welcome. I went a little deeper than personals can help to delve deeper into energies as well. All right, Melanie, you shared. Been here since the start. All right, Melanie, real quick. Melanie, what does she need to know? I'm not going to go so deep. I'm just going to try to keep it lighter. Then I can get through more. You guys can hear me, right? Because I think one of my buds just went dead. I just wanted to make sure it didn't stop the live totally. Sometimes when there's a disconnection in the Bluetooth, then it doesn't pick up on the regular. All right, Melanie, what you got here? You have, I find peace in nature. Boy, Mother Earth is really talking to us today. And rest my body and spirit in order to connect to spirit. Number 40 at day's end, rest. So I'm feeling that maybe you've been busy. Maybe you've been trying to figure things out. Maybe you want answers, mind, body, physically, emotionally, mentally. Just is saying take time out and connect to Mother Earth. And in connecting to Mother Earth, you're connecting to your heart. So they want you to just rest, relax the mind. Sometimes when we really are looking for answers or we're trying to figure something out, it's like it just condenses it. It's like untying a knot by pulling it, but you got to really loosen the knot to pull out the strings. And just showing me the analogy of a knot. The harder you try, the tighter the knot gets. Loosen it up and allow it to unravel in its time through patience and rest and connecting. So I'm feeling in the 40, that is creating a new foundation, building blocks. So as you're creating a new or wanting to move forward in your life, they want you to start first from a place of rest. And in the rest, you connect to your spirit. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you for being a trooper and hanging in. Mom in hospital, tough week. Okay. So rest. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I can't imagine, but I can. The worry, the stress, the increased stuff in your body that causes stress, they want you to relax and rest and give to yourself. So yeah, as your mom is resting, they want you to rest as well. They want you to put your thoughts on positivity, things that just bring a sense of peace, whatever that is for you, whether it's imagining yourself on a lake in the sun, looking at a sunset. They really want you to give of yourself right now. So to bring peace, that you need to create the peace. It's not something we search for outside. We got to kind of create and connect to it inside. And they are recognizing everything that you've been through, and they're applauding you, and you're a good girl, they're saying. Melanie, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, they're saying. You're welcome. Looking for a donation link, but I don't see it. All right. Tamara, there is a donation link. I started, I'll put it on the top of the screen. So if you want to donate, let me know. If you think you're going to, there we go, PayPal. I put it on the front banner there. So if you, if you're wanting to donate, I'll just go straight to you. Or let me know. I told Lauren I was going to do one. Yeah, she's a trooper. Yep, she's a trooper. You're a trooper too. You're a trooper as well. Okay, Tamara, you are up next. We can hear you. All right, you're up next. All right. I'm going to do Tamara. She's donating first. Donatees are first. Then Lauren, you will be up and last. You will be last because I'm getting a little pooped here too. All right, both headphones are dead. So I assume you guys can still hear me. I just heard it go. All right, turn up the volume though. Make sure you guys can hear me good. Do Lauren first. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. Fine. Lauren,
Oh, shoot. I hate that. That just went dead. Okay. This is dead, I believe. Can you hear me again? Nice guys finished last. Can you hear me right now? I'll pull you a quickie, Lauren, and we'll get on with Tamara because I like to just like focus on, because I got you in the energy field right now. Okay. Thank you, Kimmy. All right. This is for you, Lauren. I'm doing a wisdom card. Relax, Lauren. There's like, relax, Lauren. I don't know I think it's almost like your father figure, like your father. I know your father passed. It's a masculine voice coming through and they're saying, relax, Lauren. But with authority like a dad would do or a mom would do. They're saying, relax, Lauren. All right. What do we got for Lauren? Then we'll go to Tamara. Then I'll end up because I'm getting pooped. Abundance. This is a beautiful card. You're abundantly provided for. And I know that you recognize that and you are thankful for that. You always say you have abundant health. You have things that others, don't have. And you're hard on yourself. We see that in your videos, how you think you're not appreciating and being thankful, but you are. You are. Vision. Aphrodite. As you relax and surrender, they're saying, let us carry you, Lauren. Let us carry you. It's like your higher self, your spirit guides are saying, let us carry you for a bit. Let us carry you. That is your message. Let us carry you. Relax and the clarity will be given. As you relax and calm and don't strive or work so hard, just for a moment, they said, a moment isn't linear. It doesn't have to be a long linear time. All moments are within this moment. So as you relax into this moment, Lauren, you will be given the clarity. For the moment never ends. It's always the moment, the moment, the moment. Relax into the moment. You will be shown the way. And they're showing me like carrying you, literally like spirits lifting you up in the night sky and carrying you. Don't even go in the head with this right now. Don't even go in the head. They're saying, Lauren, I know what you're going to do. You're going to get in the head, clarify, give all the reasons, the do's, the not do's. They're saying, be still and be quiet. Be still and be quiet. Hold on. There's an old-fashioned song that you probably know, and it's like, be still and be quiet. Uncle Albert, it might be called Uncle Albert. And there's this part where they're kind of whispering, be quiet, be quiet. I can't think of it right now. Something to do with Uncle Albert. Okay, the healer. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. This card is here to ask you to awaken your natural feminine healing abilities, Lauren. But before you can begin to heal others, you need to bring about healing in your own life on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. To do this, you must connect to the healing energies of nature by eating fresh, organic, whole foods, vegetarian diet. This is the details. I don't necessarily go with the details. You also need to remove chemical toxins from your diet. There's a deep inner healing going on within you. I feel it's more of an emotional, mental level, especially with that moon. You should have a reoccurring or persistent, hold on, missed something. You may need to see a natural healer should you have a recurring or persistent condition. If you are healthy and this card comes up, which we know you're healthy, it could come up and mean to share your own healing experiences, which I know you are doing in a healing technique through your teachings, through your book, through your speaking, through helping others, through transition. But they're asking you to be still and be quiet. Da, 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 da. That song goes like da 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 da. I don't think it's the Beatles. No, so Don't Worry, Be Happy. But yes, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Whether you simply read about the subject or do a course, both will bring further healing and greater understanding in your own health and life. So as you are going through all that you're doing and helping others with through their first major transition, they just want you to be still and relax. Be still and relax in this process so that you may allow the processing and integration of your own healing as you're healing others. Be still, relax, enter the moment of now. There's only the now. Be still, be quiet. Be still and be quiet. I know you relate and connect to the fairy energy, and there's like this little fairy whispering in your ear. Be still and be quiet. They're like going like this. Lauren, be still and be quiet. All right. Relax. Don't do it. Yes. That's the 80s. When you gonna relax, don't do it. When you gonna go through it. Okay. Yeah. I think after those grapes, I have the healing energy. All right. Quiet time. You need some quiet time. All right. I can either lift the chariot or let it pull you. Yeah, let it pull you. And I see you trying to pull the chariot. Exactly. All right. Thank you. I like that. The clarity is here now. All right. Who just donated? Tamara? Tamara, did you donate? I had to go through your page because I couldn't open it. Okay. Any particular question, Tamara? All right, Tamara. Let me know if you have anything particular. Tamara's going to wrap it up for today. Paul McCartney in Wings. Uncle Albert. Yes, Teresa. That is the song coming through, I believe. Uncle Albert. If that's the name. I know it's that old-fashioned. It's kind of Paul. That's why I said the Beatles. So yeah, Paul McCartney, Uncle Albert. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do you have an Uncle Albert, Lauren, or an uncle? Because at first there was a very strong voice that came through, and it was like a passed on loved one. I know your father did, so I think it might have been him. But if there was an actual uncle that you were close to, but they're saying relax, whatever comes through. Alrighty. Last but not least, because it's been an hour and 37 minutes. Not that there's any time. And it's so funny when we do these channelings and we do these, like Kimmy knows and Lauren and everybody does, like, it's like you enter a portal and you're only aware of what's here. You don't have time to think about the future. You don't think about the past. Oh my God, lives, everyone should practice doing a live because it so brings you to the moment, so connects you to now. And when you're going live, you really are alive. All of your senses and everything, shoop, zooms into the now. Okay, Tamra. Can't get that song out of my mind. That might go with you too, Tamra. They showed me green. Green was here. Whoops, here, and then yellow pushing through it. Kind of ombre, where one color bleeds into the other. So definitely the solar plexus and the heart chakra really kind of merging and blending. As you follow your heart, you get more confidence, more self-empowered, more just stronger in you, but they're going back and forth together. So acting on your heart gives you more confidence. More confidence makes you act on your heart. So it's like a merging of back and forth energies with the solar plexus and the heart, but the heart was like it was going out further. So just following that heart, trusting that heart more. There's more of a blending. You're not having to question, okay, is this of my heart? It's becoming more of a natural way of life for you, and you're trusting that intuition, you're trusting that guidance, because it wasn't just strong heart. It was like following your heart and being attuned and aligned to the highest heart guidance, I guess is the way to say it, is your natural state of being. You're able to trust in that more and more and more and more. It's your way of life. It's not like you have to second guess it anymore. It's like, oh, I know I'm following my heart. I can't be anything other than my heart. Just like I did a little post the other day. We can't unbe who we are. You are who you are. We just create that pretending state. They're showing me you coming out of that pretending state. You're able to trust and flow with that seamlessly. Caleb, we got a little bit of Linkin Park on. I don't know if you relate to this song. What's the name of this song, Caleb? Just came out of nowhere on his speaker. What's the name of that one?
I'm Not Afraid to Die.
I'm Not Afraid to Die. Is that Linkin Park?
No.
Oh, it sounded like that Linkin Park song. I heard Linkin Park. But yeah, so yes, live brings all your guides and they're so excited. Yeah, like draws, you enter the oneness of the universe, Teresa. Yes. So I don't know if you're thinking of going live too as well, Tamara, but Uncle Ziman is still alive. And it could be Uncle Ziman, whoever had that attitude, Lauren. Higher selves can speak. You don't have to be dead to have someone's higher self to come through. Okay. Let's get back to Tamara. Yes. Okay. So let's see what the cards say. Tamara, I want to ask you, are you contemplating doing a live or doing live, or do you do lives, or do you speak in public, or do you have to be like totally alive and in the moment for your work or healings or something? I'm just feeling that getting really strengthened and really anchored, that part of you. Ooh, this flew out. So I'm believing that's a pretty strong message. Let's do one of these. I'm being called to do one of the witch cards. I know you're very connected to mysticism. All right. I had an Uncle Melvin. All right, I keep my eyes shut. I'll get distracted. All right, Tamara. What needs to come through from Tamara? What's her higher self wanting to tell her? Bring through. What is she mirroring that's going to most help her in this moment of now? What guidance? What is her heart? It's almost like they're showing me now your heart. So what your intent is, and I can feel my heart really opened up. My heart really opened up, and it's just like I'll use this reference from the Jetsons, like or any sci-fi where it projects, and then there's the hologram or the energy of it. So they're showing me you. This is a message for your heart's wide open, and you are the one creating like the hologram. The heart is giving you the physical manifestation, the hologram of whatever it is you need to know now. That's also a good way to look at readings, but for you, it's extra strong. Oh my God, Tamara, do you feel that in your heart? Maybe you do this. Maybe this is part of your message. This is what you're doing. Everything is becoming a hologram of your heart, or you're able to help others bring that out. It's like this pressure, but it feels good, but it's opening. Now my battery on the phone's going. That is weird. I never quite felt it like that. It's like one of those doors you might see in a spaceship where it's a circle and then it like whoop, opens up once you slide your code. Like they slide the code in the round door. It's metal and it opens up, and then here comes your heart's energy out. That's what you do. That's how close and in tune you are with your life as well. Your life is showing you instantaneously that heart's energy. So life, you're really good at bringing forth the hologram, the mirror, the reflection of that heart's energy of exactly, here it goes again, of exactly what you need to know now. Almost like a pulsating. I'm feeling right now. Yes, it's what I protruded out. I just feel it. Tamara is awesome. Is awesome. She speaks many dialects of love. Yeah. So it just goes zoop, zoop. It's like, and then zoop, and there was no separation. It was just a projection. Boop. So that's affirmation in itself for your reading of whatever's coming through here. Holy crap. And you're able to do it, break forth the past energies to be worked with, to be fixed. Because every time I feel this, I kind of feel something in my back at the same time. So you're protruding your heart's energy out, the higher wisdom of it, but you're also showing it's something to do with the past that's healing simultaneously. You're able to show that energy that is needing healing. Is all I can say is healing, but healing really is our natural state, and it's just a rebalancing. Holy crap. You're able to do it both ways. You're actually able to project the past energies as well, because I can feel it going out of my back as well. So that protrusion can happen from the past and the back. Holy crap. You must have a modality of all your own, Tamara. Okay. The Queen. Well, that makes sense. The Queen. This is beautiful energy. It's like the Empress energy. It is abundance. It is divine feminine. It is abundance on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I love this. This is a very powerful card, and that's exactly the energy I'm feeling. What does a queen do? They make the most of their past. They utilize all of the energies in their fields to bring forth abundance now. What does a mother do? They take resources, they cook. I'm talking a typical mom with children has to cook their meals. They're able to utilize their resources available to them now. The past, you had to grow plants, retrieve, get stuff out of the garden. That's past energy, but you're utilizing it now. You're able to take past traumas and transmute them to work for you now. Very powerful. You're in a very powerful position, Tamara. Hold on here. Let me just find the Queen. PQRST. Q. Very powerful. Because of become the queen of your own life. Decisions are yours and yours alone. Discover your area of expertise and your unique wisdom. Your role in life may have recently become more challenging. A dominant woman is the cause of misfortune. Doesn't mean this. This is just different meanings. Or if you had a woman that caused you misfortune, you have allowed it to work for you, not against you. I'm feeling you're really good at alchemizing and transmuting energies. Your delight. With great power comes great responsibility. And then there's that little saying here, I bow to her of silver and gold, the queen of all spears, the one who was foretold. It takes more than blood to be a queen, a crown of strength and wisdom, as well as a ruby and diamond and aquamarine. Oh, this is so you. Diana has many titles. One of her names in ancient Rome was Diva Triformis. In heaven, she was the moon upon earth. Diana in Hades, Proserpine in, I'm not even going to attempt it. But often Diana was the acknowledgement of Queen of the Moon. And in the mythos, Aradia, her daughter, became Queen of Witches on Earth. Whilst Aradia started her earthly journey as a maiden, newly minted, she eventually grew into vast wisdom and became a queen, not only to all witches, but also to a mortal king. You have great power. And you definitely have ties to, that witch and the goddess and all of those huge divine feminine archetypes. You hold all of those energies. There are many archetypal stories that tell the maiden's change from girl to married woman. Hold on here. Let me just see. I don't feel this is. It's about also being able to transform the grief, the trauma into working for you. And you have a gift, I believe, of taking past trauma, working it through the center of the heart, and then protruding it into the love. So I don't know if you have your own modality or working on your own modality, but you definitely have very, very strong, unique healing abilities. You're able to help transform energy, or you are the vehicle to transformation, shall I say. So that's very beautiful. And then the consciousness was find your bliss. I am following a path I love and am fully aligned to my soul purpose. Well, isn't that what a queen does? She's found her own. She's made her own. She has balance on all realms. And what is true about abundance? It's true alignment to your heart's frequency, your soul's purpose. You can have all the money in the world, but if we're not aligned to our soul's purpose and what we came to do, we'll never be fulfilled. There'll always be that push, that nudge, that voice in our head. Well, you're acquiring all of that bliss, finding your bliss. I am following the path of love, and I'm fully aligned to my soul's purpose. So allowing all, and there's your protrusion of the heart coming out, and the wings even representing as you release your past, you transmute it into the light, and then it protrudes out your chest, out through your heart, manifesting into your physical reality. Yeah, open-hearted, very open, lots of transmuting. All right. And all of that. What else, Spirit, can you give us of sustenance that she can, I don't know, chew on or take a bite of? Hold on here. Let's just go within. Sometimes you doubt your abilities, they're saying, your higher self's coming through. Sometimes you may doubt in the quiet little areas of your mind. You know your power. You know you're the queen. You know you're pure God source energies. Yet there's parts of you in the physical level that still doubt. I'm feeling that emotional heartbreak that you've had on the physical realm. That is the cause of your doubt. You've been let down in the past. Your expectations have been torn apart. You've been beaten to the ground. I could feel it in the past. Don't let this past prevent you from trusting and stepping fully into your power. I'm feeling so much in between my shoulder blades. So you've had to experience some past trauma, heartache, pain, physical, mental, emotional. That still holds a little tiny voice within you of doubt. Release it. And they said, release it, my sister. They didn't say my child. I almost thought it was going to say my child. Release it, my sister. I don't know if you had a sister that experienced similar things. I don't know if you had a sister that passed on. Release it, my sister. You are nothing but pure love and light. And they're saying, like Rhea says, you cannot unbe what you are. You are love and light. Allow the pain of the past to go through your heart. Allow that light of yours to transmute it into the love that it was originally created. Doubt is but an illusion that keeps you trapped. And again, they're going again. Release it now, my sister. I bow down to you. I kiss your head. Tiny little piece within yourself you hate even like connecting to. Be strong. You are strong. You are the queen. You are the goddess. Tokoi koa tahira shiu atahira na tekikara tapa hiroki kakapa huriaki toria tahahia shuka. It serves you no longer. It serves you no longer. Pakuya tahira jiara kahita shayo koya tahahi shuria tahiraka. They're handing you a crystal ball, and in this crystal ball, they want you to imagine all that you can imagine that is of love, of light, of purity, all that you desire. You hold the crystal ball. Kura kahita torekaka toshiro ki katasi paratatio kona tahira ta shaka u. They just put a big cloak. They put a queen's They put a queen's cloak around you of red representing grounding that energy of the queen, the goddess that you are to your physical experience. And they took a crown and they also placed that on your head. Tutia hahihoahia, shakaita, isa, asisa, pashu. Clearing the mind, clearing the demons of the mind. Shu, pasikonta hisa. They've now given you a huge bouquet of roses. You're holding the roses. They bow to you and you bow to them. You do not hold roses, a bouquet of roses, without not getting pricked from the thorns. It's time for you to take your place. to step into your power, to claim your power, to be the power, to be the royalty within your blood. Shoo. All right, beautiful. That was very powerful. Very, very powerful. Pleiadian sister. Ah, Pleiadian sister. God. Yes. Beautiful. Lots of it. Lots of past trauma. Lots of it. I mean, I can't even tune into it because I'll start bawling. I'll start crying, but not from just the trauma. I bawl from the beauty of the trauma of what the truth of it is and was and is meant of it. It's as deep as the trauma, as much as that love you came to express, you come to transmute. You have such great love and power. That trauma is so beautiful. I cry not out of pain, but out of the beauty that it is born. Very beautiful. All right, Tamara, thank you for that. That was very beautiful. That was like it was powerful. That was beautiful. Thank you for being that powerful woman and warrior. You're a warrior of love and light, not through fight and might, but through surrender and being and claiming, reclaiming, and stepping into it. All right, guys. Thank you for that, Tamara. Thank you guys all who donated and shared. I'm sorry if I did not get to you. Divine timing. What is meant to come through comes through. I am realizing I am more witchy. Yeah, they had me draw from the witchy woman. Witchy woman. Maria. What is that old song? The witch. Salem. Marie. Whatever her name is. Marie Laveau. Oh yeah, Marie Laveau, you ugly witch. It's an old song. All right, just looking real quick to make sure. I used to listen to the Hybrid Theory album 23 years ago. Wow, see? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing your light. You created this. And yeah, I'm glad that I surrender. So it takes sometimes surrendering. Like sometimes we immediately want to grasp the outside stuff. So before that message came through, I was like, I wanted to give you a card, but like, no, don't give her a card. Don't give her a card. Just sit and chill and relax and let it come through. So thank you for that. All right, guys, may you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are.